Hey guys, welcome to my channel and I'm your host Pabitra. Today is going to talk something special today. If you all who are students and you have just started your journey and either you may be a third year student or a fourth year student or newly joined student in your engineering college, or you have just enrolled in your college and you have started your educational journey, then this video is for you. I'll be sharing some advice about how to proceed in your job search or job career. So basically in our country, when you have completed your 12th and you get enrolled yourself either for BCA, MCA or any engineering courses in XYZ college. So if you are in the top premier colleges like NITs and IITs, the path is a little easier for you to get a job in the IT market and any industrial sector. But if you have joined any tier 2 or tier 3 college and the faculty is not that good, so it becomes very difficult for you to crack those jobs. So even I have faced that, like when I passed from my school, that is high school, completed my 12th in 2010, I was in a lot of doubt, like what stream to choose. How to proceed in the career, because there was no one to advise, there was no one to give any guidance on how to select a career. So likewise, then I did some research, talked to my friends, talked to my family. Everybody was giving different views and everybody was giving different perspectives. So for me, I believe you should always choose a path which is more clear to you. Because when I was seeking advice, my father was telling me to do mechanical engineering. My mother was asking me to do something on finance sector. My relatives were saying to go on to the defense side. So everybody was giving a different viewpoints and thoughts. But later on, when I looked closely, I closed my eyes and I listened to my heart. I found that computer is something which I am very much close to, like programming, working on the computers, installing applications, installing new OS, and booting your OS, booting your computer with an OS, resetting your computers. Computer was something which was really exciting for me, and I was very much interested in anything which is related to computer. And those days, I had a PC. My father just somehow managed a PC. It was an assembled PC, and I really enjoyed my days when I was working with that computer. Likewise, I thought like if I have to do something, I have to study further in my life, then why not it should be with the computers? Then I researched and I found out that there is IT, information technology. We have computer science engineering. So these are the fields. And we also have ECE, which is a little bit closer to IT studying IT field as well. So I chose computer science as my stream to study or to pursue my engineering course. And then when I enrolled in one of the college, that was a very tier 3 college, I would say. Not very good. That was in Hyderabad. The college name was Nishida College of Engineering and Technology. It was affiliated under JNTU, that is Jawaharlal Nehru Technical University, Hyderabad branch. So I got enrolled over there and I somehow started learning the course. So the first year was like everything was there, and like all the subjects, chemistry, and then there will be maths, physics, everything will be there. So, but slowly and steadily, when you move on to your core subjects will be coming on. Still, you will have one or two subjects here and there, but still your core subjects will be there. So, I used to love that. I used to never feel anything pressurized, or I used to never feel bored, because all these subjects and all these topics were very much interesting to me. Because, as I said earlier, I loved computer, and anything related to computer is exciting, and I feel excited and I feel happy when things are related to computer, and programming was always near to me. So I used to learn, study, and somehow completed my 4th year degree. So when I reached my 3rd year, I got to know from the seniors I changed my friend zone. I changed my circle. Like, right? Like birds of same feather flock together. So I changed my friendship. I moved on with the senior folks. I used to stay with some of the guys who were actually working in IT company, and they helped me a lot in the guidance, like preparing for the interviews and all. I used to watch YouTube videos. Some channels were there that time which were very good, and they were giving a lot of information. So I used to search for those questions and answers and prepare in my notes. And by the time I was there in the fourth year, like also there is one more important thing. I purchased a laptop which was out of my own pocket money, and there was no family support to buy me a device. So I went on to participate in a lot of events, like those were all events like where you can show a presentation or talk about a technology, like Tech Fest, or participate in quizzes and all. So I used to take part in different colleges, and after winning, I used to get some money. So I used that money to buy a laptop, and I started coding on my laptop, second-hand laptops. The laptop condition was so bad that if you just plug out the power cable, it will die down. That was the condition. So, but still, as a student, I will always say, do not invest heavily on gadgets, or do not insist your parents to buy you a costly phone or costly laptop or computer. But I would say you can manage with a very bare minimum hardware configuration laptop or a computer. So go ahead with that, because it's just needed for you to pass your student life and crack the interview. So right, like with parents' money you study, with your own money you spend, and you get everything whatever you want. So with parents' money you just ensure that you just complete your studies somehow and then get a job, and once you have your salary coming into your bank account, you can buy an iPhone, you can buy a computer, latest computer, anything you want. But from parents' money, my suggestion would be always to study, to take the bare minimum, like the books, any computer or laptop which is a very low configuration, that would be enough for you to practice your codes, because we have simulators, right, where you can run the code. We also have online today, like you can run the codes and you can get the output. So it doesn't matter how much well your computer hardware is. So I did the same. I purchased a laptop with bare minimum configuration, and I practiced a lot coding. I did real-time projects, like building a college website, building some small applications, installing Android Studio, creating some Android apps. So I did all those things. Then later on, like my coding got improved and I got good scores. By the time I was finishing off my BTech final year, I was like onto that percentage level where I passed with my first class distinction. Though my 12th grades were not that great, but my engineering grades were good. I passed with first class distinction, and then my coding was also very good. But then life hits you hard when you see the reality. You are in the college, you feel like everything is achievable, everything is good, everything is fine, everything is like a story, everything is like a movie. But real life is completely different. It's very hard. There is a lot of struggles. You have to stand in queues, you have to look for a job, you have to just to go there and be on the line. So I'll tell you what strategies I followed, and same thing you can follow too. Like what I did was, firstly I joined an internship into DRDO, and was doing some regular stuff. So I was not aware that there is always also a world in industry than coding. Like we have lots of different products in the industry, and there are big vendors like Microsoft, Oracle, SAP. We know VMware. We know there is many different vendors. AWS, Amazon. So Google is there for sure. So there are so many companies, and all these companies have their own product, and these all products are being widely used across the IT world. So up to my college, I was thinking like there is only coding. and you do not have anything else. And even today I see and I feel very bad that people are so much into coding. They're advertising coding as something which is very great and big and all. But I would say there is a world which is more than coding. There is a system admin, there is a SAP admin, SAP engineers are there. There is a DevOps engineers are there. There are a lot of different types of engineers, like QA, test engineers. So for multiple products we have from these big companies, we also have job opportunities in them as well. So do your research. Do not go and join the bandwagon like coding. If you are not that good into coding, then doesn't mean your life ends there and you cannot join any IT company. No, my friend, there are multiple things there in the IT industry. Somebody is interested in testing, so you have a tool where you can run the code and you will find out some issues and you can fix them. It doesn't need you to be very good in programming, but it just needs your ability to identify the issue, identify the bug. Then there is DevOps, like you have to just learn PowerShell scripting, JSON scripting, and you have to be good with that. In DevOps, we have classic editor, YAML editor. So if you are not good with YAML, that is more on scripting and programming, you can choose classic editor, where you can just select the options in the UI and you can just get away with it. Then we have Salesforce. There is a technology or there is a product, Salesforce CRM. Oracle also has their CRM, so it doesn't need any coding. You have to just be an admin. You need to know the UI, where to do what, how to take up the backup, how to create new workflows and all. That's it. So I also was not aware of it, and I joined an internship at the DRDO. That is where I came to know about Windows Server, VMware, Hyper-V. These changed my life, because till now I was thinking coding is the only bread and butter for IT engineers, and to get a job you have to be very expert in coding. But after that in internship, I learned a lot about Active Directory. I learned about Windows Server. I learned about VMware. Then what I followed a strategy is I opened a Naukri account. You can go to Naukri app or you can go to Naukri website, create your own profile and create your own account. If you want, I can show that to you. If you need that guidance, you can just type me in the comment box. Let me know and I'll create that video as well. So I opened a Naukri account and I searched for jobs over there, applying for the fresher jobs. There is a filter criteria like 0 to 2 or fresher, and then you can just go ahead and apply in those companies. And then I joined freshers walk-in groups, or there are a lot of job openings groups in Facebook. You can join any one of them based on which country you are studying, which city you are studying on, and there will be jobs. Like for me, for Hyderabad job seekers, like there was a group or freshers opening Hyderabad, like that. Many groups were there in Facebook, so I joined them, and then somebody or some admins or some people used to post in over there, like when and where is the job. So I used to see those posts and I used to go for an interview. So similarly like that, I used to go for an interview either via Naukri or Monster. Monster was also one of the job portal where I have opened my account. And from all these websites, I used to just check the notification and I used to go for an interview. So mostly they were all on off-campus jobs, and the line was very big. Like you have to stand in the queue. And the strategy which I followed was like, if the time is from 12 to 3, I used to go there at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock so that I'll get an edge. I'll stay in the front and I can complete my interview very soon, because it is right, like the interviewer feels very fresh and energetic when there is less number of people or during the initial phase of the interview. The chances of getting selected are more, but later on, if you are at the very end of the queue, they already have selected some 4 to 5 people or 10 people, and they just for formality do some interviews for the rest of the folks. So you can go there early in the line and join the queue and give the interview. At that time, we also had AMCAT. We also had some Catalyst or something like that, which you can give the exam, and if you get a good score, you will get called from there. Like I heard many people in my past company in Mindtree got selected via AMCAT. So nowadays also we have hacker rank and so many things are there where when just write those exams, prepare for those exams, and once you get a good score, you will get a call from those companies, and that is true. You can do that. We had there is an interview from the company called Capgemini. It's a France-based company, and the role was a software engineer designation, and it was talking about like you have to be very good with Active Directory, VMware, Hyper-V, a virtualization environment, and all these things. So I was excited because my internship was on that particular technology, and I was also looking for job opportunity on that technology as well. So this is also one tip advice for you guys is like do not go overwhelmed with so many technologies in the world right now going on. Just stick to one technology, do your internship on that, and then you search in Naukri.com with that particular technology. Even if you do not have internship experience, still I will say pick one technology, and in the Naukri.com you select that technology. So I got this call, and I went on to the place. The interview was supposed to start by 11:30 to 12, but I woke up at 5. I reached there somewhere around like 5:50 or 6 o'clock. It was during the October time, and it was still dark. So the security guards are also, there's a big story here, like a kind of a motivation for you guys. You can take it for you. Like, so I was so desperate to get a job. My family condition was not good and financial status was not at all good. And I was desperately looking for an opportunity. So I went up there at this time, and the security guards were amazed to see me so early up in the morning, saying that, hey, brother, why you are so early? And the interview is around 11:30 or 12, right? It should, and also the interview starts half an hour after whatever time that has been given. Why you came so early? And I said, yeah, and in this job at any cost, and it is very important for me to crack a job because for my family, I'm coming from a very far place. Like I'm from Jamshedpur, Jharkhand, and I went to Hyderabad for studies. So it's very important for me to I get something, and I have a job then that will be very helpful for my family, and that's what I said. And I'm very much desperate. So God knows what will happen, but I fear that if I come late, there will be multiple people coming in, and I may be at the last. So that security guard said, "Bhaiya, definitely you will get the job. You are so desperate and so dedicated. I really love your dedication." So I said, okay, thank you. He just gave me a place to stay in the security room. I stayed there, frequently went to the washroom, drinking a lot of water because I didn't have my breakfast even. So slowly the time changed. It was 9:30 and then 10. So people started coming in, writing their name. So my name was written in the top. I was the first guy to give the interview. Many people came in, and then slowly by the time it was interview time, I saw there were like 300 to 400 people in the queue. And I then went on to the interview, and I then cleared the first round. And everybody was very, they were surprised. Hey, you were the first guy, and how was your interview? And I said that my interview was very good, and I was very confident because I have prepared very well for my interview. Then later on, slowly, one by one, like this, many rounds happened, and I cleared everything. And there was a final round that was a telephonic round. We used to talk to one of the guy in the US, and even that round also went very well. It was a knockout round, and finally I got my job offer. So that's all, guys. I believe if that helped you, do let me know. And if you want to know more about such advices and more about the real-time, real-life scenarios for students, aspiring students who are planning to get a job, then I think this video will be helpful, and I have enough experience to share with you guys. Do let me know in the comment box, and I'll make more videos. Till then, thank you guys.